Hey everyone, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and I thought tonight I would give you an inside look as to my dinner, which is super fast, super easy, 5 minutes, super healthy, and the good thing is it all came from my garden, except for the avocados. They were from the store. So everything's organic, beyond organic, and this meal is super quick. We have red romaine lettuce right here. We got some bok choy right here. We got the greens of iatoy onions right here. We got tree kale, green tree kale. We got some different bell peppers in different stages of maturity. I've got leaves of Malabar spinach. I've got red Russian kale right here. I've got the greens of a Rabe broccoli or a Rabe broccoli. We got some curly kale. We've got the red ripe fruits of a nopalito or nopales or prickly pear fruit. We got some avocados, organic avocados, and we've got some moringa greens and some more fruits up top here. We've also got some pink Himalayan salt, and to the left we've got some pepitas, some raw pumpkin seeds from the Kakai pumpkins. We got some dehydrated cranberries, raw sunflower seeds, some almonds. We've got a plate of olive oil. We've got some balsamic vinegar here. We've also got some fresh bread from Trader Joe's, which only has like 5 different ingredients. So I love that when it has very low ingredients. We're gonna use this dressing on the salad, Asian style spicy peanut vinaigrette, with jalapeno and fresh cilantro. And let's get started with the salad. So here's my trick, really quick stuff. The romaine lettuce, the bok choys, the things that are tender and more succulent, I'm gonna leave in bigger pieces. So just about 3 cuts on the red romaine. And I'm gonna toss that in my bowl. With the bok choy, I de-stem it, and I give the stems to my dogs, who are over there. And then I'm going to also cut this into larger pieces, but not quite as large as the red romaine because the bok choy is a little more nutritious tasting, a little more coarse, so about that small of pieces. We're going to put that in our salad. I got the tree kale, which is probably the most coarse of all the different kales that we have here today. So the first thing I do is I'm going to stem all these tree kales. So we've got the tree kale de-stemmed, and I'm going to save a little pile of this, not for my compost, but for my chickens, so that they can have some greens in the morning. And this kale, it's essential that I cut it really, really skinny, really thin. So I kind of fold it up like this, and I do little tiny thin cuts all the way down. Because it's going to make the kale a little bit easier and better to eat when it's thin like that. Trust me, baby, trust me. It's going to be better. Now we're going to take all this kale and toss this in our salad. Next we got these Malabar spinach leaves. Really cool variety of spinach. This is the green variety of Malabar spinach. It's a vining spinach and it loves hot weather. So these are kind of soft and succulent, but I still slice them thin so we get a little sample of Malabar spinach in each bite. We've got the bell peppers here. We'll give these to the rabbit or the chickens. Our last pepper here. There you go. Let's throw those peppers inside of our salad. Now, the red Russian kale is really nice kale. The stems break off really easily, and the leaves of the red Russian kale are really tender. But I still slice it like medium thickness, about that thin. Put that in there. Now, this raw broccoli has a very strong taste. It's very nutritious. So I also want to have this one in very thin pieces so that we don't get overpowered with the strong taste of the broccoli leaf. Just like that. My hands are super clean. Now we got the curly kale. Same thing. Small strips. It'll just make this salad so easy to eat. So we have the moringa leaves, one of the healthiest foods on the planet. And I'm gonna just pull these leaves off and put a few in my bowl, because I guess that my wife Pam doesn't want the moringa in hers, even though it's the most nutritious food on the planet.
Too strong.
So just about that much for the moringa. Now we have the chives, and I want to have a little bit of faint oniony taste, but not too strong. So we're going to cut the chives up just like this, so it's very faint. And these Iatoy onion green chives are so good. And we also eat the bulbs underneath. I have some nopalito fruits, nopales fruits, prickly pear fruits. And if you look on the outside, they look like this. These are growing all around the Phoenix area, but I happen to have a couple of varieties, like the Indian fig variety, that are really tasty. And this is the first year that my cactus has grown fruits, because we just planted it last year. So it looks pretty good, but it could look better, and I think in years to come it'll look better, but for now, this is gonna do quite nicely. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little spoon here, and I'm gonna just spoon these fruits out of the middle and put them on this plate right here. And then the extra piece of fruit I'll give to my tortoise Leo, so he'll eat the rest. And these cactus fruits are so delicious, and since they come from Arizona, from my backyard, they're going to really inoculate my immune system to be good, to be well suited for the Sonoran desert climate I live in. I sometimes get the little hair spines in my fingers, but I don't care about that. I'll just brush them out later. I've had a lot of prickly pear fruits that are bigger and more fruity than this, but I'm pretty happy with my first year fruits here. This is going to be fun. And now Pam doesn't want to have her cactus fruits in her salad, but I want mine in my salad, so I'm going to put them with the moringa in there, and I'll save some for Pam to try on the side. Now we're going to get to our avocado. Okay, here's how I do an avocado, guys. I cut it down the center, around the equator. Then I twist it open. Take my knife, I hit that pit in the middle, twist it like this, pop it out, pop the pit off, and compost that sucker. Then I slice it in half again, down the center this way, and then in half again. Then I just peel the skin off the avocado, and I compost the skin. And I save the meat, the flesh. So now I'm going to take these avocados, and I'm going to slice them really thin, like this. And I'm going to save them right here for a second. And I'm going to take my dried cranberries and sprinkle some of those dried cranberries on this guy. About that much. I'm going to take the raw pumpkin seeds, or pepitas. Slice a little corner open and sprinkle some pepitas on there. These are really high in omega-3 fatty acids, so they're really good for you. Thank you. Then the same thing with the sunflower seeds. Just a little corner open. You could also sprout these sunflower seeds and sprout the pumpkin seeds if you wanted extra nutrients and extra active enzymes. So there, we just got tonight from Trader Joe's this as our favorite salad dressing of all time. You can make your own salad dressing, but this is a quick, easy meal tonight, so I'm going with this Asian style spicy peanut vinaigrette. It's really tasty, really good. Open that guy up and sprinkle some of this in there. I always figure to underdo it because we can always add more later. So I just kind of underdo it. about like that. And then we can add more to our individual salads as we like it. Then our pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna grind that on there. And then we're going to take this guy and mix it up. There, now you guys can see, look at that. And we've got a lot of good stuff happening. And we got the seeds, and we got the cranberries, and we got the different sizes of greens, and the peppers, and all this stuff in here. Now I'm going to take some of this, put it in my bowl here. And then I'm going to show you how I prepare my salad. So I take the moringa and the cactus fruits, and put them on the top there. So look at that color, it looks really good. And I'll stir this up so the moringa kind of mixes in. Google search moringa leaves or moringa health benefits. You'll be astonished. Then I'm going to take the avocado slices and lay them on top, kind of nice looking. And maybe hit it with a little more of my dressing here, a little bit more. One more grind of pink Himalayan salt. There's my incredible salad, full of nutrients. To go with this salad, I'm going to take my bread. I get this bread from Trader Joe's. It's actually half baked bread, but you don't gotta bake it. It's actually really soft and good just the way it is. I'm gonna take this bread out and put it here. I got a plate full of olive oil. That's just olive oil on the plate. I'm gonna take our balsamic vinegar and pour some balsamic vinegar in the middle there. And then I'm gonna have this bread with my balsamic vinegar and oil. That'll go extremely nicely with my incredible salad. So there's my quick 5-minute meal. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button. I'm going to share these photos on my Instagram page. So go to Jake Mace Tai Chi on Instagram and check me out. And I'm going to start eating. And I'll see you guys next time. So good.